So let's take a look at the Civivi Mini Praxis. This is getting some good reviews, so figure I might as well give it a try. Typical Civivi case. Got all the stickers, the cloth, and all the other accoutrements. I opted for the green and the black blade. I don't really go for the coated blades that much, but ooh, that opens nice. I do like the aesthetic. It's a fairly compact knife, although I can still get 4 fingers on it without using the choil. But if I use the choil, I can really choke up if I had to really get busy. Looks like the blade stock is fairly thin. We'll take a look at that in a second. Got good engagement of the liner. So we're looking at steel liners that have been relieved for weight savings. You can see that. G10 scales, deep carry pocket clip with nicely recessed screws. Back here, it looks like they have, we've got the standoffs, and then they have another little post in the middle for attaching a lanyard if you so desire. And then there's no other standoffs. It's a nice open flow-through design. I compared this to the Elementum, and they're very similar. There are some differences. This is a flat grind, real high flat, and it has kind of like a finger grooved texture that I actually like. They fit my fingers pretty good. And it's not overdone. Even if it didn't, this is all rounded. So even if you were over the top, it's not that uncomfortable. Access to the lock is pretty good. They've jimped it a little bit in there. But it could be a little better if that was cut down some, but no big deal. There's some nice texture on the G10, but it's not super aggressive. It's not like the pocket ripping peel and ply. Looks like it comes down to a very nice thin edge too. Well, let's see what we got for blade stock thickness, because it definitely seems, yeah, we're right at 100 thou. 100 thou for the blade thickness, and we're at looks like 455 for handle thickness. So it's not super thin, but it's also, it's on the more slender side for carry. Wonder if we can get a measurement right behind the edge here. Just try to get, I'm kind of curious because it seems like it's nice and thin. Kind of fiddly here. That's saying 20 thou, and I could probably go down closer. I think it's probably a little bit less than 20 thou even. How much does it weigh? Scale's getting ornery. 2.8 ounces. So yeah, you're not going to even feel this in your pocket. The detent is nice. You can light switch that flipper with no issues whatsoever. And when it's out, this blade, I can flex the blade a little bit, but it's not, there's no side to side. There's no lock rock. There's no lash on the pivot. It's a little bit of, once it's disengaged, there's just a little bit of detent or double clutch right there. But in general, that's never going to matter. Not for an inexpensive knife. Maybe you don't want double clutch on your expensive knives. But I'm thinking that this is going to be a fantastic working knife. I can't remember if it said. I don't remember what the steel was. And since it's coated, there's nothing. Oh, it's D2. Yeah, never mind. It's right there. D2 steel. And you know, with Civivi making it, it's going to be heat treated pretty well. It's not going to be soft like the Ozark Trails. This should actually hold an edge pretty well. So yeah, this is going to go in the rotation, and going to use it at work, use it around here. And then once I've used it for a bit and can form an opinion, then I will come back for, a quick second video and share any sort of things I might have found out through use. Sometimes there's things that you can only find out after you've used it for a while. Oh my gosh, that's just like butter. It's like that magazine page isn't even there. Wow. Thin blade stock, fantastic edge geometry, and Civivi's always great edges. It all comes together to make a heck of a cutter. So let's get a couple of measurements here, and then we will call it a day on this. Looks like 3 3/4 closed. We have open overall length of 6 3/4, and that gives us a 3-inch blade. We don't have 3 inches of cutting edge though because of that big finger choil. We have about 2 3/8 of an inch of cutting edge, which is fine. There's no way, this isn't a self-defense knife. This is something you're going to open packages with and cut hose or straps or something, and I'm really thinking this is going to be a great knife for that. So yeah, a Civivi Mini Praxis D2 and with black coating and green G10. It's pretty cool looking. Thanks for watching. I will get back after I've used it for a little while and see what I think of it. See ya.